Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farms. So what do we got going on today? Well, today I thought I would go over our Yamaha Kodiak 450. We've had this thing for about 6 months, and it seems like with searches and things that are being done on YouTube, this has been a pretty popular video for us as far as our short, but I haven't really done an in-depth video on it, so I thought I would go over it, and this would be a good time to do it. Also, as some of you know, we teamed up with Super Clean a number of months ago, so they've also asked if we could do another video and maybe even do a giveaway. So if you're interested in learning how to win some of these products and some decent products from Super Clean, make sure you follow along all the way to the end and you'll learn how to do that. So stay tuned. All right, so before I start going over this thing, I want to get it cleaned up because as you can see, me and the Chicken Whisperer have been using this a lot. So we're going to roll through some of these products here from Super Clean so you guys can see them, see how well they work. I've been using Super Clean for a long time, even prior to them contacting me, but I will tell you two things that have really blown my mind with how great they are. Their aerosol spray is awesome for interiors in your car. If you have vinyl flooring, even with cloth seats, if you want to touch them up, that's great. Obviously, the degreaser, everybody knows all about the degreaser. And this wheel cleaner, holy mackerel. You want to talk about knocking out some brake dust? This is the product right there. Really, really, this is the first time that I've used the wheel cleaner and this aerosol spray, and definitely thumbs up for me. And I'm not just saying that because they sent this stuff to me. I was very impressed with it. So let's go ahead and get this four-wheeler cleaned up, and then we will walk around and go over the four-wheeler, and then I will tell you guys how you might be able to win some of these products. Now that I got all that rinsed off, now what we're going to do is in this little container for my pressure washer, I do 3 parts water and 1 part Super Clean. All right, so I went ahead and put some water in there already, and now I'm just going to go ahead and put some Super Clean degreaser in. I'm going to spray this entire four-wheeler down and then let it sit for a little bit and then spray it all off. I'll show you guys the aerosol spray. I'll show you the wheel cleaner, and you know, that's, you guys do what you want, but this has been a great product. I've always used Super Clean, was always able to find it in stores and stuff, and it was actually pretty cool when they reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in doing some videos for us? And I thought, yeah, why not? Because this is something that I already use anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up and spray this four-wheeler down. So like I said, we'll just let that stuff kind of sit in here and soak, get in all the cracks and crevices, right? And you can see that degreaser used as a spray like this really covers really, really well. That's a good job. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing rinsed off, and then I'll start using the wheel cleaner and the aerosol spray so you guys can get a good look at that. Up first, we'll do the wheel cleaner, right? So this is stuff that I was really impressed with as far as the Super Clean products. As I said earlier, the degreaser I have used for a long time, but never knew that they had wheel cleaner and all that until they sent it out to me. So these are just steel wheels, nothing spectacular. But the wheels on my Chevy Silverado, they did a fantastic job getting the brake dust off. So I probably should have done a video on that one. But I figured the four-wheeler needs to be cleaned up. So why not try to knock out two birds with one stone? Because I do have to work later on today. So let's try to get a video in, take care of some people that take care of me and companies that take care of me. And yeah, and show you guys a product that might help you out in the long run. But yeah, nice product there. I'll show you guys what it looks like with the aerosol spray. Again, I use this on my vinyl floors, especially in my town car job. Does a great job. You can see the coverage that it has. So a vinyl floor, this works perfect on. You can also use it for interiors. You can use it for cloth seats, things like that. But you can kind of see where it's lifting the dirt up off of the side of the tire. It's lifting all that dirt off. And again, four-wheeler, so it's not like I'm trying to win a car show or anything, but thought it'd be a good way to show you guys the product. I don't know. What do you guys think? Cleaned it up pretty good. So again, Super Clean. If you're interested and want to know how to win some of these products here, make sure you follow all the way to the end. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this ATV. One of the things that I have used the most with this four-wheeler since having it is hooking up little small trailers to it to be able to move stuff around here on the property. So it's been great for that. As I said, the Vevor ATV cart, I've used it on that. There's some short videos of me using it there, right? But shout out to my buddy Brian, who gave me this trailer here. This, I think, is going to be our firewood IBC tow trailer. And this thing has just been a workhorse for me. So I can put two IBC totes on there full of wood, move it around, do whatever I need to do. And good thing is, it's not too wide that it can fit through all the trails and all the stuff that I have going on, which is one of the reasons why I went with this 450 instead of the 700. So let's run down through the woods here, get down to the lower field, and we'll go over this four-wheel a little bit more in depth. All right, I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Go ahead, Lil. Lily's always got to run. Always got to run point. Make sure there's nothing there that's going to hurt me, right? Oh, Ruby's down here. Must be looking for the fox. I don't know if any of you guys saw the video, but we lost a turkey to a fox attack. So the girls have been on high alert for that. But as you can see, things pretty smooth. Nice thing is, it's nice and automatic. I don't have to shift through any gears. I can fit on small trails like this. The trailer, right there, right? Not that the Kodiak 700 couldn't fit through this trail, but sometimes when I'm getting firewood out, that could be a little difficult in some of the tight spaces that I go to. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go up here by the turkeys, since we're only gonna have them for a couple more weeks. Oh, there's Mr. Adam with his dog. And there goes Lily to go play. All right, so here we are down by the turkeys. You can see them. They actually just went up into the turkey coop there. So just got them moved on Turkey Alley. They're doing really well. A couple more weeks and they'll be ready for Thanksgiving. So let's get to the main part of this video, right? The 2025 Yamaha Kodiak 450. Now, I purchased this about 6 months ago from Power Sports East. Give them a little plug here. Out in Bear, Delaware. Their information will also be linked down here at the bottom. They were a great group of guys to deal with. Awesome, great group of guys to deal with. I've actually even been over there since, picked up an oil filter, stuff like that, so I can do the first oil change on this. But great group of guys. Now, some of you may be asking, hey, you live in Southern Maryland. Why are you going all the way to Bear, Delaware to make a purchase on this? Well, one, they had this model in stock. It had the color that I liked, right? And it was the best price around as far as what I could find for me close and local. Now, it wasn't too local. I think it took me about an hour and a half to get out there, which really isn't that bad. Now, this is the base model, okay? So with the base model, it doesn't come with some things that maybe the special edition model has or the next step up from the base. What it doesn't come with is it doesn't come with the winch, right? So the SE model comes with the Warn winch here on the front, but everything is there so that you can buy additional plates and you can hook a winch up to it. So good news is I do have a winch. I have all the connectors. I have everything where I can do the factory hookups. And I got it for a fraction of what it would have cost having the upgraded model, right? So it doesn't come with that. The other thing that it doesn't come with is it does not come with a third headlight. So you have the two headlights here. You don't have the third one. This is just for me. I don't need a third headlight. The most I do is at nighttime, I do come down here right now since I have the turkeys and I make sure I put them up, right? But I have two headlights on this. All I do is shine it towards that coop. It's not like I'm doing a whole bunch of night riding. I do not have an ATV for the sole purpose of riding. I have an ATV because I'm putting it to work. That's what I'm doing with this, right? So, Lily, come. Lily, come. Mr. Adams trying to get some work done. I don't need her going over and getting in his way. Ruby, come. Ding and dong. Anyway, so doesn't come with the winch, doesn't come with the third headlight, also does not come with differential lock on this. I think the SE does. This one does not, but this one does come with four-wheel drive. So the four-wheel drive selector is there. Exactly what I need. This is a fuel-injected, water-cooled engine. It is a one-cylinder engine. Do not ask me the specifics as far as the CCs and all that. If you want specifics on this product, make sure you go to a Yamaha dealer, go to the Yamaha website, look at all that. My videos are solely for entertainment purposes only. All right, I am not an expert in this. I'm just a consumer, just like you guys are, and which is probably why you're watching this, right? The base model does not come with the receiver hitch, but it does come with this mount, which I have an 1.75" ball on there right now, but if I pull that off, I can use the Vevor cart and just put a pin through there. For me, that is perfect. I have used this four-wheeler and that Vevor cart more than anything for hauling firewood out of the woods, especially in tight trails, which is why I went with the 450. The 450 has a smaller body. It's not as wide as the 700. The 700 is really nice. My neighbor Adam has an older 700, and that thing can get up and go. But I don't need to get up and go. I just need to get down here to take care of the turkeys, take care of the egg layers, take care of the goats, and make sure that Ruby is keeping an eye on me, right? Got that, Rube? Now, I think if the hitch receiver was on here, the towing capacity for this 450, regardless of model, is just over 1,000 pounds. Now, I will say this. With this trailer, I have had 2 full IBC totes full of firewood on there. Those IBC totes, depending on the type of wood and how green it is, can be anywhere from 400 to 600 pounds a piece. And I've had 2 of them on here and have been able to tow it completely fine. All right. I don't think it's probably the best idea with only 2 bolts being on there. Probably be better to have the receiver, which eventually I probably will buy the receiver mount and put it on there. But for right now, for the main purposes of using this four-wheeler, that Vevor cart does an excellent job here on the back. So just kind of walk you guys around it a little bit more. All in all, this has just been a great four-wheeler for me, and especially the Chicken Whisperer. You know, something that I have to think about is it's not just going to be me driving this. It's also going to be the Chicken Whisperer or the Lily Tamer whenever she decides to start coming back to me, right? There's no gears. There's nothing you have to go through. It's so simple. I mean, you guys saw me coming through the bottom tractor path down there, and I could do it with one hand. It's just smooth, simple. For a guy like me, this is what I need, right? So I have just over 6 acres. We have turkeys here. In the spring and summer months, I run my broilers down through here. The egg layers are over there behind my neighbor's house, right? And then the goats are just on the other side, right? And then the barn and all that is on the far side. Firewood splitting and all that stuff goes on over there. So something like this is perfect for me. Now, here's another reason why I picked up this 450. As some of you know, I have a John Deere Gator because I'm a huge deer guy. You guys know that. I have a 6-wheel diesel John Deere Gator, which I will be doing a video on that because you guys are hounding me, and you have been hounding me, and I should have done a video by now, right? I love the Gator. I use the Gator every day. I used it this morning when I came down here and moved these guys. I use the Gator every morning. But in the wintertime, that Gator is a no-go, all right? If we get any type of snow down here in this bottom pasture, that Gator is not going anywhere. It's great. It's 4-wheel drive. You can lock the rear wheels in, and the 4 wheels are locked in, and that's great. But if that front end comes up, which it does in the snow, you can't steer. So I found last year that when I had the egg layers down here, and the goats were down here, I had a hard time getting to them because I just couldn't bring the Gator down here. And I didn't want to really bring the 790 John Deere tractor down here because if I got the 790 stuck in the snow, well, then I'm in trouble and I'm not going to be able to clear the driveway out and keep everything cleared up by the house. So I thought this would be a better option. And we have not had snow with it yet. Like I said, we've had it for about 6 months now. I got it in right around April, somewhere in there. But for everything that we've used it for, it's great. The Chicken Whisperer absolutely loves this thing. I can be down here cutting this field, and he's bored, so he'll just jump on this, and he can just zoom around the property. He can go check on stuff. He can check on the fox dens to see if the foxes have come back, and he just jumps on and goes. It's simple. It's easy. And he likes it, and I like it. The only rule that I have is he has to make sure that he has a helmet and has all the stuff on that he has to have, right? But it's simple for him to operate. I'll show you guys starting it up here, kind of go through some of the gear selections and stuff like that. So here you can see, pretty simple, reverse, neutral, high, and low, right? If you want to start it, flip that on, flip this on, your display will come up, right? And then just push this button. And there you go, right? Brake here, brake here. 4-wheel drive is now on. 4-wheel drive is off. It's in park. throttle, right? Another brake down there, right? Fuel fill is here. Brake lights all work, right? So you can see brake lights come on. Headlights are here. And again, this model only gives you the front ones, but for what I need it for, completely simple, completely easy, right? Does everything that I need. There's other manufacturers out there, but for me, I don't need all the super duper bells and whistles. I just need something that is farm tough and can do everything that I need here on the property. But yeah, I don't know. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this. I've been really happy with it. I know the Chicken Whisperer's been happy with it. He really likes it. I know his grandfather on his mom's side has a old Honda Rancher, and that's a good four-wheeler too. But Chicken Whisperer has said this one's way smoother because he just gets on it and goes. He doesn't have to shift gears. He doesn't have to do anything. Nice and simple. Oh, something else that's here. Cigarette plug lighter, right? So if you want to charge devices and stuff like that, you can. I did add this on the cell phone mount, and that's just because I have noticed with my cell phones, if they're in my pocket, I tend to call 911. So I try to take them out of my pocket as much as I can when I'm doing stuff here on the property. But yeah, that's it there, right? Now, some of you may be saying, well, hey, I've only been watching because I want to learn how to win some super clean stuff, right? No problem. I'm about to tell you how to do that. If you stayed all the way through on this video, come on up. Come on. Oh. All right, so if you've stayed through this video all the way and you are here to try to figure out how to win some free super clean products, here are your rules, all right? You have to live in the 50 states of America, all right? So if you live outside of America, sorry, but we're not gonna be able to send this out to you, all right? So you gotta live in the 50 states. Today is, what is today? Friday, October 10th, all right? So probably not going to be able to get this video edited and done by today because I do have to work later, but I should be able to get it done by Saturday, October 11th. So with that said, I'm going to give you guys to drop a comment down below in this video, and the comment below in this video needs to have the words super clean involved. So tell me how you like to keep your equipment super clean. How do you keep your equipment super clean? So drop that comment down below with the word super clean. Let me know how you clean up your equipment. And then, yeah, let's do Saturday, October 18th. Leave a comment by then before midnight. So October 18th of 2025, drop a comment down below with the word super clean before midnight. And yeah, that's how we will pick a winner. We'll use a random comment selector and we'll pick the comment, and then I will find out who you are, and I will get your contact information, and I will send that out to Super Clean, and Super Clean will send you the products that they have for a giveaway. So let me know what you guys think. If you like this stuff, leave a like. Don't forget, drop a comment down below with the word Super Clean in your comment, and make sure you do that before October 18th of 2025. And it sounds like Mr. Adam just got his new walk behind mower running because that just backfired. So that was awesome. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Right, Rubes? Right, Ruby? Say, see ya, YouTube. See ya, YouTube. Oh, here comes Lily. Lily, tell them, say, I want to be on YouTube. Right? All right, girls. You ready to go get some lunch? Let's go get some lunch. Come on.